Hello, everyone. This is Claire and
Hi, I'm
Azalea.
Azalea.
Yeah, and this is Midsummer Tournament, day 2 of week 1. We have Spades versus Stardust, and we are starting with Spades Hunter first.
Yeah, it is going to be Stardust Survivors going first, it looks like. And it was the map choice from Spades, and they chose Ever Sleeping. I know if anyone has been keeping up with the IVL that's been going on in recent weeks, I know Ever Sleeping has been probably the most common round one map. Uh, we have Queen Bee in this tournament, so I'm excited to see if she can perform just as well as she's doing in IVL.
Yes, I've seen the Hunter for Spades play Queen Bee before, so we might see a Queen Bee in this map.
Ooh, I'm excited for that. It's been a while since Queen Bee wasn't allowed in Koa by like 2 weeks or something. She just barely missed the cutoff. So I'm really excited to see what she can do in a competitive setting like this.
Yes, hopefully they will play Queen Bee at least one in this matchup.
We got all the survivors in, the hunters in. We're gonna proceed to the bans and picks in just a moment, real quick here, but man, I mean, Queen Bee is doing so well in the meta just because she does really, really well into a lot of kind of staple survivor strategies. I mean, she destroys Puppeteer. She has really good tracking for rescuers that set up early. Body blocks are very, very tough against a Queen Bee since she gets just so much energy from the multi survivors around. So
Yes, especially when she gets a nerf as well, which slows her down a bit more.
God, it's so funny to watch Hunter nerfs in the past few patches just be like, okay, we're going to release a Hunter, and then steadily we're just going to reduce their numbers by like zero point 0.2 every single patch and just see what happens. They did it with Opera when she came out, they did it with Qist most recently, and now they're doing it with Queen Bee as well. Kind of sad because, I'm a big fan of macro hunters like Shadow and Qist, and seeing them get gutted like that is a little disappointing, but hopefully it makes some more moves in the meta for some new hunters coming in like Queen Bee.
Okay, we do see a doctor and mechanic ban and a gravekeeper and lanternist pick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Doctor, definitely most common round one ban by far. Probably even after she gets nerfed at the end of this season. She's just so frustrating to deal with. So for so many of the top tier hunters, I mean, what does a Go Man do against a Doctor? Opera Singer always has to get 3 hits. Shadow just gets obliterated by Doctor. It's just really tough.
Gravekeeper, a great rescue, and puppeteer for that secondary rescue as well. Lanternist with the chair delay and cipher rush as well, which
And
is
we
really
see
good.
a double harasser ban from the hunter here. That is Enchantress and Archer both target banned. Do we pull out the Antiquarian here? No, they go Prospector. Interesting. Kind of a off-meta pick for their harasser here. Usually if an Enchantress and an Archer are banned, we usually the Antiquarian, but Prospector could be an idea. I think, oh,
Oh,
showing the
Ivy.
shadow a little bit. Lots of macro hunters. Ever Sleeping a great. Oh yeah, there's just so many hunters that do well on Ever Sleeping here.
And we do see a goat man. Wow.
All
They
right,
have played
Goatman.
really well in Goatman before, especially with the abnormals they did before. So I'll hope to see them cooking again, you know?
Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm surprised you said they played Queen Bee. I'm surprised we're not seeing a Queen Bee pick here. I mean, Puppeteer just gets really, really shut down by Queen Bee, but does pretty well into Goatman. So interesting that they're pulling it out round one here.
Yeah, not really sure about that, but they do play a lot of Goatman as well, so maybe they have some faith in the Goatman on Ever Sleeping, maybe.
I mean, Ever Sleeping is a great map for Goatman here. Being able to put a cage in the wall and make the black cage from pretty much anywhere on the map. Usually that's kind of relegated to the corners, but the large buildings on Ever Sleeping make it so you can do it kind of anywhere. So a lot of pressure that Goatman can build up and just get constant cage hits, especially against a character like Prospector that struggles pretty hard into Goatman.
Ooh, I see a 1v1 build from Lanternist. Wow. Well, definitely a flywheel from the Lanternist, but 1v1. Um,
I'm interested to. I'm if it's what I think it is, and it's flywheel and broken windows and no borrowed time. I'm a little interested there because I mean, against a single hit hunter like Goatman, Lanternist loses the utility she gets from flywheeling off any external damage or stuns, and her ability kind of is just built-in flywheel if she just uses it. So if she is carrying flywheel here instead of just broken windows borrowed time, that's a little interesting.
But we do see rescue builds for Gravekeeper and Puppeteer for that double tide.
Yeah, I was watching a couple of the matches yesterday, and I was very surprised to see only one tie at a couple of rounds. I feel like in today's current in the current meta, double tied it just feels mandatory, just to waste just 40 seconds plus the pickup plus the chair. You can get a minute just off two tide turners for free decoding. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yes, especially if you get farmed, you still get that amount of time to decode.
Right, we are. Did we not turn on area selects?
Ooh.
Oopsies. Okay, that might have to be a restart there. Yeah, I mean, round one and two are going to have area select, but since the rules for this tournament allow for uh, off non-rank allowed picks in Golden Cave and White Stand,
Oh,
uh,
they're
they're just
continuing
playing
with
that.
it. It is
Okay,
an
they're
abnormal.
gonna pause it.
Oh,
They're gonna pause it. Yeah.
it is a flywheel broken windows lanternist though.
Yeah, like I was saying, uh, interesting to see.
They are continuing
I,
with it.
I'm not sure. Okay, I think we're just gonna
Oh,
surrender and restart it here. Yeah, we want to keep it consistent across the multiple matches. We definitely need area select here.
yeah, but we do see everyone else has borrowed time here, except for lanternist. I wonder why they put Fukai on lanternist.
Are they expecting her to take chase here? I mean, we kind of saw her run into the hunter there. That might have been as a result of just the area select, but or the no area select, but maybe they do want her to take first chase. I mean, I don't think Goatman chases Lanternist here though. I think he always chases the Prospector just because of how weak his early game is and just the amount of pressure that Goatman can exert on him. Yeah, we are restarting here. Gonna be the same characters, same builds, same cosmetics, all that deal. Just gonna be another like what is it, a minute and a half to get through the entire uh bans and picks phase. I wish there were a way to skip it. Like I was saying, we special rules for this tournament. Round three is always going to be a non-rake standard map. That is Creeper Race Course, White Sand Street Asylum, or the Golden Cave. And because of the way that tournament mode works, there is no area select or bans and picks for Golden Cave for those three maps. So it's really funny to go through and see everyone have to memorize the random spawn select that happens and just kind of play from there. Yeah, we're getting right back into it here. Apologies for the delay on that. Sometimes that happens. We got a new host for this match, so the presets for the previous rules were not done. This is going to go a little bit quicker, however, we've taken off the bans, so hopefully the incredibly long bans and picks phase that's built into this game can go by a little bit quicker. We do just see, once again, the same picks. Going to be the Goatman coming out. Light blue cosmetic Goatman. Big fan of that skin. Goatman, I don't think, does he have any B tiers? I feel like he only has a couple A tiers and a C tier. So I always love looking at Goatmans in tournament and seeing what cosmetics they choose because their options are S tier, A tier, or a bunch of different colored C tiers. And I think it's really funny. All right. Unfortunately, small emergency with Claire here. She is going to be dropping out, so we might have someone coming in, but if not, it's just going to be running it. It's going to be me running it solo. So, hi guys. Once again, same picks. Goatman coming in. I didn't get a chance to look at the Goatman's persona before we started here. I know the survivors had oh, we do see it here. There we go. There's the Banzan picks. We see Ty Turner on Grave and Puppeteer here. We've got that 12-9 on the Lanternist and Flywheel Prospector. Yeah, if I'm Goatman, I'm absolutely chasing this Prospector here. Very, very squishy. No broken windows to kind of run through and take advantage of the spread out loops on Ever Sleeping that a lot of survivors like to do. And Magnet's taking very, very long recharge. It's 70 seconds per, and he only starts with 1 1/4, so... Honestly, yeah, if I'm Goatman here, I'm walking through middle, I'm putting pressure on the survivors, maybe force out a shuffle from the Gravekeeper, and then I'm going straight for that Prospector. Especially since this is their main harasser, you absolutely want to chase this, the harasser here, just so you don't have to deal with the harassment late game. We do have... Honestly, I'm a little surprised that they're spawning the Lanternist in this location. From her build, you would assume that this person is going to be the one forcing chase here, but they have the Puppeteer in the secondary chase spot on Ever Sleeping. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the plan is here for the Lanternist, other than just maybe support? I mean, she can't body block it, it's a Goatman. And if she were going to body block, I think Borrowed Time would have been better there. And again, I don't think any Goatman is chasing the Lanternist here, so I feel like just a strict Broken Windows Borrowed Time would have worked better. Game starting up here. A lot of decisions that have to be made for this round 1 Hunter here. I mean, obviously a lot of pressure to get the 4K here. This was the team's pick. The Hunter teams did pick Ever Sleeping here, so obviously some sort of comfort pick in Ever Sleeping, giving their Hunter a little bit of a boost here. Ever Sleeping, especially for those round 1 Hunters, like Queen Bee, like Goatman. Definitely prefer Ever Sleeping here over something like, a little more standard of a map, like a Lakeside or a Leo's Memory. We do see... Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. We are chasing Lanternist here, and their plan is working to full fruition. She does have full kite here to, extend this kite as long as physically possible, along with her living image stacks here. It's going to take a while for this first hit to even happen, especially with the constant graveyard pallets that are just running back and forth here. First cage coming out. Whoa, a little bit of a backstep there. Misses the hit. That's a really crucial hit that is just fully missed now. Running through at the back end. Good awareness from the Lanternist here. Wow, it gets the hit anyway, but I just want to call to attention. That was really good awareness from the Lanternist. She knew the cage was ending soon. She knew... Oh no, misses the tram! Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Misses the tram by seconds. I mean, Goatman doesn't really care about tram. If you run through a cage while you're on tram, it forces you off anyway, but might have been a game plan that they were looking for here that is now just not the case. And the full kite Lanternist, the person they were trying to get chased here, is now dying on a Cypher. Great start for the Hunter here, a little bit of poor start, especially with the Abnormal cutting that Cypher all the way down to 10%. Gravekeeper coming in here, forcing the Prospector all the way to Corner House, and now I believe they had the 2-story mid-Cypher. They do. This is a really tough Cypher lock if they... And the Lanternist is still dying here. Going for double down on the Gravekeeper and gets it. Yeah, if you look at the Cypher spread here, they have 2-story mid, North Graveyard, and full Graveyard. That is a really, really nasty Cypher lock for late game if they cannot push through it. And especially with the tempo that the Goatman is keeping up here, it's going to be tough for the survivors to come back from this. It looks like Puppeteer is taking over the 2-story mid-Cypher, so they are going to be attempting to break that Cypher lock, and Lanternist using her full kite and living image stacks to just kind of make a ton of distance here. Outside the cage, does have enough resentment to go for another one, and that is the down once again in Graveyard. The Puppeteer did finish his Cypher, I believe. Yes. No, 2-story mid was left. Oh god, that's... Especially with a Hunter that has Abnormal. You cannot leave a Cypher like that undone. Checking for the cross here. He sees the Gravekeeper getting healed. But it looks like the Puppeteer is going to be able to get this rescue for free. Unless he goes back right now. Are we leaving the Lanternist? No, okay. He might have assumed they were selling, but Lanternist was not being sold. I'm surprised we didn't see a cage there to block off the window. Running out her broken windows here, waiting for the cage placement. Puts it down, but can't quite make it. This is a huge cage too, so probably not many ways to go through here. Lantern is running out the back. It looks like she is just going to be dying in this corner here. I mean, a dead survivor at... What is that? 300% progress is not great. I mean, if she can... She's running out these cages pretty well, though. Oh, she doesn't know there's no resentment. She might be able to make a pallet. Mashing that living image there. Cage comes out, and... Yes, she is going to die in this corner. However, that does get them a lot of Cypher progress that they did not have previously. And a full heal on the Gravekeeper. It looks like they are gonna... Oh, teleport, okay. I'm surprised we didn't see an Abnormal on the close Cypher there. Especially since now you're chasing the Puppeteer, who is full health and can just fully run out a lot of cages here. He is in a pretty tough spot. These double pallets at the back here are really, really unsafe against Goatman, because you can black cage from anywhere here. So if he sets up a cage, that is going to be a guaranteed hit. Gets a chip through the pallet, and now has another cage's worth of resentment to get this hit here. Puppeteer in a tough spot. What does that do for him? I'm surprised we saw just a whiff to wait out the puppet here. I mean, you just waste another 5 seconds after the attack recovery that would have come out. Last chip here. Do we see a cage used, or we're just gonna play around the terrible pallet? Yeah. Cage to fully block him in, get that guaranteed hit. But man, the teleport onto the Puppeteer here loses so much tempo. I mean, their last Cypher's already 50%. There's no more Abnormal to cut it down. Looks like he is changing targets, though. But again, this is to the Gravekeeper. I'm so surprised we haven't seen Prospector taking chase at all. I feel like that's the ideal chase target for a Goatman. Gravekeeper working on the S-Pallet Cypher here. It is 50%. And we do, I believe, have accelerated decoding either active or very soon. Does he make this? I think with the backstep, this is a... Oh no! Pushes through pushes back through the cage, and Puppet gets another Puppet off. He is changing targets here. Teleport off cooldown, but it looks like he wants to walk him down with the cage. That Cypher's 90, though. That's not holdable. Yeah, especially with the shovel now. You can't really hold that Cypher. We do see Puppeteer and Prospector healing up here. I think he meant to break the cage instead of going through it there. Puppeteer and Prospector healing up in the corner. Gonna give Puppet one more chance at a kite, as well as Prospector a little more health here to try and work down this Cypher. Gravekeeper making some interesting decisions to go through cages here instead of just breaking it. I feel like some of those were not intentional. Running through mid now, with a cage and with Goatman's speed and trump card boost, this is going to be a definite chair on the Cypher. We do also have multiple stacks of impact on the Goatman, so that heal from the Puppeteer took a little bit longer than usual. Prospector going for some harassment, but again, off-meta harassment pick for a reason. It's really tough to deal with hunters that have big burst range, like Goatman. As a Prospector, you really want those maybe slower, longer range hunters. They are pushing for this Cypher, okay. I mean, 89%, that's only 11% more that they need. Does give the free rescue here. Yeah, I mean, he does have a lot of resentment. He has 2 cages worth. Tram coming in, blocks the Prospector in. And Prospector for the first time taking chase here. This heal is going to take so long as well. I believe the Gravekeeper does not have any healing. Instead looking at Shelter, which does not help with the actual healing, just self-healing, I believe, but... Working around the pallets here. Puppeteer also has no Doctor, so those 2 stacks of impact along with Puppeteer's healing debuff really, really slowing down that heal. I feel like if they just started up a new Cypher and sent Puppeteer in half health, they could have a much better chance here. I mean, now they're still pushing for this Cypher. Cycling chairs here. Gravekeeper, yeah, they're still pushing for it. I know 90 is really highly progressed, and they have accelerated decoding, but the Goatman has just been building up resentment. It looks like they're sending in multiple survivors here. Gonna go for the Gravekeeper. He is on second chair. Unable to break the cage in time, and unable to pop the Cypher in time, it looks like. Yeah, that is a chair. I know, with teleport up here, and not getting the harassment off, this Gravekeeper is dead on chair with no item, so this is a big liability in endgame. Especially with the teleport available. Flywheels through. Gets... Oh my gosh. What a play. That was incredible. Now you have everyone except the Prospector full health in endgame. That forces a cage to be used from the Goatman. He can't just go for regular hits. And the Puppeteer taking chase here is exactly who they want. Running through. Oh wow. Vaults in the time it takes for that swing to happen. Takes a hit, mistimes the puppet. Oh, wow. Exegate is getting progressed here. Puppeteer still has another puppet's worth of health, and the Goatman is out of resentment. We see a teleport. Prospector with one magnet. Gravekeeper dead on chair. Oh, gets hit by Tram. The Tram's revenge. But he doesn't have the resentment to go for Gravekeeper. He tries to get a hit on the Prospector because that would have been a down with just attention, but doesn't quite get it. God, just... low resentment in the endgame, and that's going to be even worse for the after his nerf, I believe. That is going to be Gravekeeper down. Puppeteer gets the gate open. 40 resentment on the table here, though. Does he catch the Prospector? He does! Okay! Prospector goes down, Puppeteer is forced out, and that is going to be just barely a 3k from the Goatman here. Wow, Tram giveth and Tram taketh away. It allowed them to get the pop, however, got the Gravekeeper out no distance, and Prospector could not make it all the way across the map in time there. Current score is 3-1 right now. We're going to be moving into the second half here in just a moment. But wow, I mean, I'm kind of shocked that we chased the Lanternist there. Goatman doesn't really struggle on any area of Ever Sleeping, even if Prospector spawned in Corner House. And again, Prospector, no items, just a flywheel to work with. Would have gone down relatively easily. And especially when we didn't chase when we did chase the Lanternist, the teleport onto the Puppeteer instead of someone like the Prospector just was so crippling in terms of tempo. Like I said, I mean, the Lanternist died with only 200 or 300% progress done, but chasing the Puppeteer allowed them to get just another, 150, I believe. Just so much progress done by the survivors and so much time wasted from the Puppeteer. Really makes me question why we didn't chase the Prospector first or second. We only really chased him in endgame. I think we've got a second commentator coming in soon. We've got some stuff we need to figure out on the back end in terms of if we're getting another commentator. However, we do have them going here. That is going to be global bans for the survivors and Goatman, global band, Gloatman, as well as Ever Sleeping global ban, so no more Ever Sleeping in a round 2. Oh, there we go. There's our second commentator. What's up?
Hello. Hi, Azulai.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I was feeling a bit unwell today, but I slept, and sleep fixes everything. So, hi. Could I please get an invite to our beautiful, beautiful lobby? I do
Yes,
think
you
you have
may.
me added.
I'm
Let
pretty sure I
me-
do, unless you unadded me.
Why would I do that? You're my goat.
What's your username right now?
It's my username is 67wecko. It's a
Okay.
great username.
Yeah, get in here.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Were you watching the last match?
Yes, I was. I saw the Goatman game.
Yes.
Oh, that tram was wonderful. honestly. Oh, and the prospector, was it the prospector not making it to the gate? Oh, that was so unfortunate. But still,
Yeah.
I think it was really well played. I do believe they could have probably opened a new Cypress though. Our Cypress were really far away, so it wouldn't have hurt all too much. But still, them forcing it was a really good play too with the tram there. But I don't know if it was the best play they could have gone for. Still, it was really fun to watch. Oh, and that Goatman was really good too with the cages.
Yeah, some really great placements.
Mm. I did not really understand us waiting out puppeteers' puppets instead of just hitting them. But you know, there was probably a reason. The mistiming was a bit unfortunate though. But it happens.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Puppet, like I was saying, I'm surprised we did not see a Queen Bee coming in here. Just
mm,
because Goatman, we saw it happen in that match. If he chooses Puppeteer as a target that's second
yeah,
or third, that's full health, it's just so. He kites out 3 cages guaranteed,
yeah.
and anything after that is just extra credit. And that kills so much time. That was like a full maybe
Mm,
minute that he was on the Puppeteer there with max presence as well.
yeah. And it's not like you really need to do anything extraordinary to get a long kite with Puppet into a Goatman, because just as you said, you just tank cages for free, and Goatman can't really do anything.
Just press the button.
Oh, yes, and it's the same with Gravekeeper as well. Though we didn't see Gravekeeper getting chased instead of Puppet. He's also a really tanky character. So though you could get a pretty easy first elimination, the next chase target being either a Gravekeeper or a Puppeteer, or obviously a Prospector, could be a bit difficult for a Goatman.
hmm
But it worked out. It was a bit lucky in the end that they managed to get them before they reached the gate, but it was still really well played.
Yeah, and like I said, the Gravekeeper getting hit by Tram there was a little rough. That was the dead
Yeah,
on
it
chair
was.
survivor.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, the hunter did also get hit by tram, which allowed said dead on chair survivor to get away. So it's a bit fair, I suppose.
It's true.
It's the tram's karma to their gravekeeper. You can't get all too lucky. Oh, we're banning priestess here. And
Yeah,
who
I
else?
mean, I'm not super surprised. I'm assuming we see a doctor after this priestess ban. No
Mechanic.
doctor ban.
Oh well, that's interesting. We're probably not opting to play something like Goatman because Goatman into Doctor. That's not fun. Priestess does make a lot of sense on every Sleeping Town. Yeah, we see that Doctor pick. I mean, who would not pick Doctor when she's not banned? Genuinely, she hasn't been nerfed yet, so she's still incredibly strong and really, really good against Goatman, which we love to see.
I mean, I doubt anyone plays Goatman into this, even if they were planning on it. I mean, Doctor
They have a
Puppeteer for your
puppeteer as
first.
well. Oh, that's not fun at all. You have two of the most tanky characters in the game. Yeah, no, I do not think we are gonna play it. Man, they might want to play something like Hollow Blue, maybe, because Hollow Blue. Oh, did the lobby crash?
No, we
Or
closed
did
the lobby. It looks like we accidentally had a member of Team Stardust in the spectators,
Oh, I
which
see.
just for integrity, just for safety and integrity, we're gonna close it down and reopen it.
Yes, that makes sense. Ugh. But yeah, no, I do see the hunter's name is Brightest, and I feel like I've seen I feel like I associate that with Brightest Star, which is a Hollow Blue skin, isn't it?
Ooh, you're
So
right.
I'm just associating this hunter with Hollow Blue like crazy right now. And also, I do not think Hollow Blue would do all too bad into a really tanky comp here with both a puppeteer and a doctor. You can negate the doctor's healing. You can just place her in red, and the same with puppet. You can just not allow him to puppet. Of course, that depends on how they play it, but he does have no attack recovery, and he can dish out a lot of damage. So I feel that'd be an okay pick when they are going for a more tanky comp here. But of course, that might not be their goal. That's just my little speculation.
It might be a bait. I mean, naming yourself something, putting on the Hullabaloo profile picture could all just be an elaborate bait.
Right, it definitely could. Wait, let me check their profile, because I am able to do that. Oh, they don't have anything related to.
Yeah, I already tried.
Oh no, that's unfortunate, guys. I wish they'd add an option that you can show your profile to a select amount of people, so we can see it, but the opposing team cannot. So
Mhm.
we know what to expect. So we're not just guessing random stuff. And yeah, no, Priestess Mechanic. Probably just baiting out a Doctor pick here too, to be honest. So they're
True. I
probably
mean,
aiming to.
it is Ever Sleeping. We've seen in IVL a ton that Queen Bee likes to come out on Ever
Oh,
Sleeping, and
yeah.
Queen Bee does very, very well into
Mhm.
these two survivors,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
Puppeteer.
Once again, a hunter with no attack recovery for her beautiful damage dealing, just like Color Blue, I suppose, in a way. So we can just constantly spam chips, and you're forced to pupper really early and undaunted the chips, or just dodge them, which it's not fun either way. We're banning Gravekeeper as well, which rescue.
Means we are probably just going to see a first officer coming out.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. There's two viable rescuers round one, Gravekeeper and First Officer. They did not pick a First Officer now. We could be malicious and evil and ban First Officer, so they don't really have. Oh, Pharaoh Lady.
Interesting.
Are we trying
Not
to
what you
counter
typically
Ivy?
expect. I mean, I don't think. I mean, Shadow also hates these guys, right?
Yeah,
Shadow hates
yeah.
Doctor.
So we could be going for an Ivy Goatman counter comp and then trying to bait out a Hullabaloo or Queen Bee.
I'm surprised
But
we didn't just ban first officer as the last target ban.
yes, that's what I was gonna say. Like you have Gravekeeper banned. If you ban First Officer for your next ban when they do not have a rescuer selected, oh my god, they will not have a solid rescuer here. Oh, we're doing
Okay.
Aeroplanists.
Aeroplanists. You know what? It makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what hunter destroys this team comp?
What hunter?
Breaking Wheel eats this team comp up.
You're right. Oh my god. And it's ever sleeping too.
It is Ever Sleeping.
That'd be a good pick, I think. Definitely. I mean, any hunter that counters tanky team comps would do great into this.
Mhm.
And you can't really do that much as a Pharaoh Lady or Aeroplanist either. I mean, I guess you could dodge some spikes with it and get out of the range of the snap, but still. Ooh, I'm guessing there's going to be a double tide situation here with both the Puppeteer and the Aeroplanist running tide.
I mean,
It would
yeah.
It would be a bit unfortunate if Doctor is first chase. You can't really send in the Pharaoh Lady to go rescue, so the Doctor is going to be rescued with Tide, which means that she will have no rebound with her healing. Unless you just do a second rescue with someone else, but that obviously depends on their health states. But you know, maybe it's going to work out. I do think that if it's Doctor first chase, which if they're playing a really counter Doctor character, the rebound situation for her could be a bit difficult, but it depends.
What do you think about this batter target ban? Do you think that's targeted towards one of these players, or do you think this hunter player really hates batter?
I mean, I do not know exactly what these. Oh, it's Breaking Wheel.
It's Breaking
Just
Wheel.
like you said.
Wow.
Oh my
Like,
god,
I
you
called
predicted it. You knew
Oh
it.
yeah. The survivors are in trouble here. Fair Lady's
They really
invisibility does
are.
not do much. Getting
Mhm.
spiked by Breaking Wheel puts her out of invisibility, and
Oh,
also she uses all her invisibility on wheel form, meaning
yeah.
the actual chase. She has nothing to help her.
Yeah.
Puppeteer eats spikes. If he gets stunned, he gets hit and he dies. Doctor
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you can heal. If the Breaking Wheel puts two spikes on you, you die instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Aeroplanist is okay, but yeah.
especially on a map like Ever Sleeping, like you were saying, there's
Mhm.
really only one window that you can abuse against Breaking Wheel, and that is that graveyard window.
Yeah. You do have some okay areas at cabin to kite Breaking Wheel, but it's nothing guaranteed. Just as you said, the only area where you can fully force him out of wheel form and have a good we're putting our puppet in cabin, it looks like. Is graveyard, just like you said, with that incredibly long window. I've experimented a bit, where the puppeteer is spawning, you cannot place traps, for example. So if you keep that pallet and you like circle around in the main area of it, and then you abuse the windows, you can do a pretty decent kite, but it's nothing as good as obviously just having a really long window to
Mhm.
work with.
And
Oh,
looking at these builds here, there's no Tide Puppeteer and no
Mhm.
flywheels against a Breaking Wheel.
that is really unfortunate. I mean, we have 3 sets of broken windows and 1 tide turner on Aeroplanist. They might have decided, we do not want 2 tides in case it's a Doctor first chase, but it doesn't really matter if it's a Breaking Wheel now, does it? Because
Mhm.
he does detention damage when he has 2 spikes. He just fully kills them. Oh,
I wonder who he chases here. I mean, the doctor's really tempting. However, she does get Graveyard Window.
Yeah.
And you might go for Puppeteer here, thinking he has Tide, and then have to eat Broken Window's Puppet, so...
I mean, Breaking Wheel doesn't really care all that much about where he spawns, so he can definitely just go for anyone. But I think both Pharaoh Lady and Doctor are in a really good position to just instantly run to Graveyard if they want to avoid that first chase. So it's probably going to be Aeroplanist or Puppeteer. But just as you said, Puppet usually runs Tide. And suddenly, oh my god, he's using Broken Windows to get away from me. What am I going to do? That was not expected at all. That could catch a hunter off guard, but we will see now who the hunter is gonna chase. We are loading into the game. That's great.
Yeah. If it is a rare confined space Breaking Wheel, they could go for Graveyard and just obliterate Doctor here. We do see Insolence and Trump card.
Oh yeah, we have triple impact as well. Wanted Order, one stack of Berserker, and Overwhelm. And we're going for that Pharaoh Lady.
Going for Pharaoh here.
Yeah, we're using our invincibility here to avoid spikes, which is really valid. I mean, if we do get spikes, we're just gonna get put out. Spike damage, right? Oh, yeah, there she is,
She's pulled out. He is just going for the first hit. Gets a little confused by the footprints, it looked like. I'm surprised we're not getting back in real form. I mean, this should be a free spike when she's not invisibility.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we just want to go for that insolence into snap situation, but still, she could have definitely just gotten the spike here. Oh! We trapped the pallet, so when she interacts with that pallet, she just gets stunned here. Oh, now we're going for the spike. We could have gone for it earlier, but
we could have also broken the pallet with wheel form. There's the blink. There's the down.
Just as she gets her invisibility back up as well, and we are cheering near the Aeroplanist Cypher. With the Aeroplanist.
And now with presence, it's going to be really tough for the Fair Lady to dodge these spikes. Extended spikes with no flywheel means her invisibility is just going to be cancelled almost immediately.
And they don't have any harassers to cancel that max presence for when that comes on as well. So
that might have been why we saw the batter ban.
That's what I'm thinking too. I mean, they had no way of knowing that they wouldn't run with any flywheels. Oh yeah, we see that invisibility cancel with the spike here. Running into an area where you cannot trap, just going for that broken window speed boost. But we get that spike through the wall. I mean, our snap is on a cooldown at the moment. A 15-second cooldown, so she might be able to survive until then. We get our mind game here. Dungeon is at Graveyard North as well. We're running into the hunter. Oh, she did bump into him, but we do not feel
snap
that.
That's cooldown.
Yeah. I mean, she did a good job stalling until snap was up. She doesn't have a way of avoiding the snap because, you know, no flywheels. So I think that was the best she could do in this situation when she was already spiked. And now that's the max presence wheel. Luckily, we don't have Wanted Order on the rescuer, but it's still looking a bit difficult for this Pharaoh Lady to rebound. Ooh, and
yeah, I mean, the only one who can even avoid max presence here is the Aeroplanist, who we do see coming for the rescue.
But it does look like we're chasing our doctor instead of going back to our chair. Do we just expect them to sell? Or are we going back now? But that's already a free rescue, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We are playing Wheel. Wheel does have really good map mobility. But Pharaoh Lady does have a semi-decent window here to work with. It can be a bit difficult for Wheel to maneuver over here. But still, we get that spike into that max presence. But we miss our max presence.
It was on cooldown. I'm not sure why he got out of wheel form there.
Oh. Yeah, no, because I did get out of wheel form near the doctor. So it wasn't actually on cooldown, but I guess. And now our snap is on a cooldown as well. So that lets the survivor stall for a bit longer. It's a 10-second cooldown only, though. We might go for a hit on the...
That is going to be a down here.
With the terror shock. And we're force sealing.
He dies.
Why
he dies to this. He needs to use a rocket here. Okay.
But we're not going for the Aeroplanist, so we could down in one hit. I guess we're worried about the Cypher being primed, which is not, but still. That is fair. The last Cypher is on 90% at the moment. We just go over to pressure that. Wheel usually runs no detention. So they could just pop it before anybody gets a lot of spikes here. But it looks like our puppeteer wants to be the one to pop this.
He can wait. He can
Pop it
stun and then
and
abnormal.
Well, it looks like we do not want to go for that play, but you are completely correct. We do have trump card and Trace up, and it's only one person on the cipher, but I mean, it's okay. That doctor
Spikes
is
for
gonna be dead
everyone.
in one hit, and everyone is going for. I mean, not everyone, but 2 people are going for the.
Oh, and Doctor's right here. He could trump Peepers here. He can trump teleport. He's just gonna pick though. Okay. That does give Doctor a lot of time to run across the map. However, she does have 2 spikes. If she gets caught here, she dies.
Looks
We
like
see a
trump
teleport.
and go
Wow.
to the puppeteer. Breaking that pallet with wheel form and headed right for that doctor because we expect her to be. Oh, we see that trail.
Sees her. Are they? The puppeteer is leaving her. The dungeon isn't here. This is gonna be another 3.
The doctor is probably not gonna live for that long. I mean, you cannot trap here, which is nice, but as you said, the dungeon is not there. Our puppeteer might go for a backdoor if they really want to. Yeah, that it does look like that's what they're going for at the moment. So if Doctor can kite long enough, they can probably rescue their airplane this time.
Airplanist has 3 snooze as well.
Yeah. I mean, Doctor doesn't make it out the gate here, obviously, but they do get the aeroplanist off chair here, and they are on top of the gate as well, so they can just instantly start that. It's on 40% at the moment. Oh, does the
Doctor
chair
makes
come
it.
in?
Doctor makes it. Oh no!
Oh my
It's
God,
a 1K.
no, that is so
it's a 3 out.
unfortunate. Yeah, we don't make it over to the gate in time, do we? No, that's incredibly unfortunate for our breaking wheel here.
I am so shocked the Doctor made that.
Yeah, I mean, she was right next to the hunter over at cabin. I really did not expect her to be able to just walk on over to the gate. But I mean, it worked out. I think that was really unfortunate though for our breaking wheel. I guess he was just a bit stressed out. He was missing some not spikes. He was missing some traps, which just makes sense. You know, I get that whenever I'm playing hunter and I'm in a situation where they're like really close to getting dungeon or really close to getting out the gate. I always misplay incredibly badly. Like I had a moment where I got kited by an enchantress fully to an open exit gate because I lost every single pallet mine game because I was super stressed out. So I do get it from somebody who plays hunter. It's just that added stress of, oh no, if the survivor gets out, I'm gonna lose, and you just start spiraling and you make mistakes. But still, that was really unfortunate that the doctor was able to get out. I did not think that would happen. Genuinely surprised.
I am shocked.
Oh, it was a good call for the puppeteer to go for the backdoor rescue as well. It was all dependent on the doctor's kite, so they did put a lot of faith in that. If the doctor had died instantly, then the hunter could have just gone back to the aeroplanist's chair and done evil stuff and gotten a 4th kill, which would have led to their team losing the first round. But they took a risk and they got a reward, and that is going to be the lead for... which team is playing? I just subbed in, guys. I did not pay attention.
Spades wins the rounds.
Oh, right. Well played by them, honestly. That Fair Lady was able to last for quite a long time. That heal stalling was scaring me a bit when the Cypher was only at 50%, but it did scare the Hunter into thinking that the Cypher was close to being primed, so we didn't even want to hit the aeroplanist. Which, I mean, you don't want to risk a 4-person endgame, I suppose. But that was still a good play because the breaking wheel didn't see through it. You also had the moment where you could have definitely abnormal the Cypher if you wanted to. I suppose we just didn't think about it, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, typically, it is very rare that you see a breaking wheel trump card to teleport. I mean, typically he uses his mobility to get across the map. Usually it's a trump card to abnormal, trump card to peepers.
Yeah, I've never seen a breaking wheel teleport, and that should say a lot about how uncommon it is. Because, you know, especially on a map like Ever Sleeping, he already has great mobility. It's not like he really needs that instant teleport to the gate. You do get a lot of pressure from just slugging or potential abnormal. If you can just make that endgame a 2-person endgame, you drag out the mid game and the last Cypher situation for as long as possible on a map where you have good pressure. The endgame would be a bit difficult, obviously, but I've never seen them trump to teleport before to go to a gate. That That would have really caught me off guard as a survivor.
hmm There were also a couple points where maybe not super great awareness of max presence cooldowns or
Mhm.
snapping. Or there was a point, the first rescue, I believe he thought, or the Breaking Wheel thought that he had gotten 2 spikes on the Aeroplanist and tried to snap, but it was only 1 spike. And then
Yeah.
later on, Max Presence was on cooldown when he came out and then snapped, leading to the Fair Lady getting another like 20-second kite.
Yeah. Because we had gone for that doctor, and we didn't even get the 2 spikes on her because she used elevation to her
Mhm.
advantage. So max presence didn't really do anything for him, which is really unfortunate. Usually, when I've seen Breaking Wheels proxy, they tend to only go for spikes and not leave wheel form, especially when they're max presence, and then they just go back to the chair. They have that max presence for the down on the chaired survivor. But
Yeah. Breaking Wheel is one of the only hunters with some built-in natural slowdown just from having to get rid of the spikes. Spikes take a really long time to get rid of solo, so
yes.
same with Dream Witch leeches and
Mhm.
potentially Shadow tablets. Having an ability that wastes survivors' time at all that you can just kind of put on and leave, like Breaking Wheel spikes,
Mhm.
really, really useful for him. So, like you were saying, we typically just see a couple spikes and then leave.
Mhm. I don't think I've really seen a Breaking Wheel fully leave their chair either. I mean, I guess we expected it to be a sell, but Max Branson's Breaking Wheel does have really good camp potential if you can cut off the rescuer on their way to making the rescue. So if they're just gone for the doctor, tried to get a spike, gone back down, and maybe seen if they could have gotten the aeroplanist, that would have probably been a better play, especially if he doesn't force you properly out of wheel form. You still have that max presence for the Pharaoh Lady. I mean, it obviously depends, but I do think that could have also done the Breaking Wheel some favors here.
It's definitely a recoverable distance. The current score is 6-2 in favor of Spades. 6-2 for Spades. So definitely recoverable, especially in this round 2. But now there's kind of a lot of pressure on the, especially the hunter here, to make something work.
Yeah. I mean, if you can win the next round, I mean, if their team, the team that's like not winning at the moment, could win the next round, then that should pretty much even it out. And then it all comes down to round 3. But there is a lot of pressure on this team to perform well here, especially if
Yeah.
you get a tie for this round, then that's not looking all too good. But
Especially since the round 3 maps that we have are some of the most survivor-sided
yes.
in the entire game.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I've experimented a bit with the different maps, and I think Golden Cave is incredibly annoying. Both for Hunter and Survivor. It really depends on how you're playing, though. The entire the entire bottom layer, if the Hunter tracks you down there, it functions basically as a basement with some kiting
Mhm.
material because you literally cannot make it out, and there's no ciphers there. And it's just a fully dead zone, other than the fact that there's an exit gate there. I do think the hunters can use both Asylum and Golden Cave to their advantage, but obviously depends on who it is. There's a lot of hunters that wouldn't perform well on maps like that, but
Especially in
still,
a
if
round 3 when there's
mhm,
2 global bans out and hunters are, pulling from the bottom of the barrel for their
yeah,
hunter picks, can be really tough if you get a map like Golden Cave or Kreberg
yeah,
Racecourse for a round 3 and
oh
just lose your tempo.
yeah, there's only a couple good hunters on both of those maps, I'd say. Especially Golden Cave, it's such a big map, and you can hide, but I think the only good thing about them for a hunter is the palette scarcity on the top floor of Golden Cave, and Kreberg is incredibly annoying for a hunter, honestly.
I
Because
cannot
when
believe the
you,
horses exist. Like,
I
kill
mean,
the
you can
horses. Put
you
them
can
down.
push them off the horse, but that does waste a lot of time. And you also have the central cipher, which is a guaranteed cipher, and after you're decoding, you get a permanent decoding buff for the entire team. I think that's such a stupid gimmick. I mean, fun fact, if you go off the middle cipher for more than 10 seconds, it starts losing progress. So if you lock it properly with somebody like Wax Artist or, I don't know, QS, somebody that just scares them off the cipher, you can just make it regress and lose a lot of progress with sort of that's an
if
abnormal to the cipher, but
if I'm correct, I believe through that regression you can only lose 15% progress though. So once it's
yeah,
regressed 15%,
yeah.
it's just a permanent cipher, and if you finish it, you get 7% decoding
Yay!
boost.
Yay! I love Excel. Does it? Can you get accelerated decoding as well in Kreeberg, right? Or is there now
I think so.
accelerated decoding? Because if they do have accelerated decoding, you can stack that with the central
We
cipher
love
decoding.
37% faster decoding.
Yes, that's great. I mean, cipher rush was never an issue for hunters. You know, we gotta make it a bit harder for them.
It looks like we are moving to Chinatown here. We saw a red church
Ooh.
ban. Another very hunter-sided map here. So it looks like
Mm.
once again, Team Spades is putting a lot of trust in their hunter to get a good result. Because again, if their hunter gets a 4K here, it's a guaranteed round
Yeah.
3.
Mhm.
And if the hunter outperforms the other team hunter, then it's a straight up win.
Yeah, I mean, if they get a 4 kill, then they get that round tie, and they would just have a guaranteed lead because a tie is really good when you're already in the lead. So obviously, going for hunter-sided maps is a really good decision from the team. Ugh, what am I trying to say? But yeah, picks like Moonlit River Park or Chinatown where you're already leading and you know that your hunter is going to perform well on them is a really good pick because you will still have that point advantage from round 1. If you tie round 2, then you only need to tie or lose with a with a lower point difference than the round you won in round 1.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on the hunter.
We do see Doctor and Mechanic as the target bans. Yeah, once again, just, Doctor, get him out of there. Constant body blocking, infinite health. Mechanic, get him out of there. Pretty much infinite decoding. And with we see another first officer ban after Gravekeeper was already banned means they're pulling into their tertiary rescuers here. We might see a Merc coming out. There's still an aeroplanist left.
Mm.
Matador Magician batter picks. Interesting. With an Enchantress ban to follow it up, I'm not sure if they would have gone double harassment here, but they've got 2 pseudo rescuers, but no primary rescuer. Matador and Magician both commonly carry Tide and don't really need anything else because their regular kiting kit is very, very strong. I'm curious if we're going to see... Okay, yeah, 3 pseudo rescuers and a harasser. So they are disguising who's carrying Tide here. It could be the Matador, it could be the Magician, it could be the Meteorologist here. And the
Why not
batter
just run
likely
Tide on all
carrying...
3?
You know what? That's a great... yeah, because the survivors, their whole goal here is to not get 4K'd. So
Yes!
playing a team comp that, tends itself to not get 4K'd by running multiple tides. Very, very important here.
We love tide maxing. If you play it properly, you can probably just buy enough time with the tides alone if the first kite is long enough to get the exit gates activated. And once you have the exit gates activated, getting 4 killed is going to be a bit challenging because you have dungeon pressure and 2 gates. So
Yeah,
I
and
think that worked out.
like I was saying to Claire earlier, having 2 tide turners between the 20 seconds of tide, running to a corner, pick up, carry, and chair animations, that's about 60 seconds just for free.
Mm-hmm. And even if one of their pseudo tides or their secondary, primary tide bringers, because they do not have any primary rescues on the team, get chased, you still have those 2 tides, and you will buy time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they might chase the non-tide bringer, but then you have 3 tides, which is really nice. If you properly heal and everybody's full health, you'll have another chance at a good kite, plus a tide turner rescue. You're basically guaranteed to have a Cypher Prime by then and a 3% endgame.
Mm-hmm. We have that Qist coming out here. Qist Chinatown, it's a small map. It's very linear. It's really easy for him to catch up to survivors. One of his best maps. So once again, it looks like Team Spades here has been a lot of trust into their hunter.
Ooh. Wait, which hunter did they ban again?
It was a Queen Bee target ban.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. Who does the QS even want to chase here? Matador slows him down, wastes all of his inertia boost early game. Magician spams item and wastes his inertia boost early game. Batter can kite forever. I mean, Meteor is your ideal chase target here, but they were pretty smart and they kept her all the way in the corner. And she also is not carrying Tide, she's carrying Flywheel, so.
I mean, Flywheel doesn't do all too much into QS. Broken Windows is definitely better, in my opinion, especially early game. But still, I mean, she is on a kiting trait. The only good thing with QS into this is that both Magician and Meteorologist do not have rechargeable util. So that's really nice. You can go for either one of them first and just try to snowball. I mean, batter too, but if you play it correctly as a batter, you can pretty much always pick up your balls again.
I mean, QS being able to catch up so quickly, I think he doesn't really care about losing a lot of distance from breaking the ball, so Better could be as well a non-rechargeable resource character.
But Matador, though, that's definitely somebody you want to avoid. But yeah, okay, reloading in now. That's really nice. I mean, the Meteorologist and the Batter are all on the other side of the map, so he can probably use his connection points here to block off middle ciphers and then head for his chase. You could also go for it's a Magician in middle, right? But I think either 1D or Magician would be good here. Or of course Batter, but that depends.
Similar to the breaking wheel from last game, QS kind of gets to pick and choose who he goes for because of his, super great mobility.
It does look like we're just walking early game and saving our connect points, which is really nice. He only has one stack of fast pellet break here, and we are locking.
Look how much rotation the survivors had to do. Meteorologist Cypher was blocked off, so she's rotating the middle. There's 2 survivors in middle. It's really slow decoding for a QS game where you really need fast decoding.
Ooh, we dodged that ball. Really good job here from our QS. And we did not break it, so we could technically pick it back up. Basement is not a light input window, which is really nice for this batter because nobody wants to deal with a basement QS even if you have tide turning. The only good thing about the Cypher lock here is that, as you said, it did force a rotation, and we don't get the hit, and we don't get that shot. Okay. Wow. So we're pressuring a lot of survivors to go into middle here, so we can pretty easily lock those ciphers off and regress them, which is really nice. But a good one from our Magician here. We still get hit into a Palestine, and our QS does have Blink to work with, as well as having gotten his presence here. So we have a cue ball.
Okay, we are moving through, locking down some ciphers. Survivors are kiting on top of each other's ciphers a lot here.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate, especially into a QS, because he can just, lock off ciphers as he walks by, unless he uses those connect points to chase, which he didn't need to here. He got the down with a blink, and we just permalocked that cipher with our evil cue ball. Oh, which cipher was left on 79? Is that the one he's trading on? Or... yeah, it should be right.
This sounds like this is the 79. I mean, Meteorologist having left her cipher just to get regressed. There's so many good ciphers that all the ones they're working on are being regressed right now, or pressured just by standing on top of it.
Ooh, we got the hit here. Our Matador is injured, but our Magician has his passive, so he does get a lot of distance here. He still has a 1 to work with. And we get that. No, we don't. QS hitbox is really insane. But yeah, no, this Magician does go down.
Yeah, I mean, QS lingering hitbox from the charge attack is ridiculous.
Insanely, especially when you couple it up with Impulsive. He does have Impulsive, right? Most QS bring it. So it does look like our Meteorologist is going in for this rescue. Do we figure out where she's coming from? She's doing a good job of sneaking in, but still, if we just stand here ominously at that alleyway, we are going to see her. Though we do not have a cue ball to work with. Oh, this is some really sneaky gaming from this Meteor. Does she not want to go for the rescue?
She's doing a great job. Is she selling?
Oh.
Okay, locking up that middle cipher again. Oh, batter picks up his ball from the beginning of the game. Look at that.
Oh, wait, that was really good.
That was really good routing from him. God, that accessory from the batter as well, it's just a nuclear bomb in your face.
Oh, it is. It's the same with the geisha accessory. They're really overkill here with the BLK. Yeah,
I wish there were a way to
Accessory.
turn off the accessory effects for other players.
I wish that too. Like you have that for Nyan Water. Why can't we add that for like batter or geisha? I do not want to be blinded every single time I'm playing against somebody using an accessory. Oh, we don't go for that basement, or yeah. I mean, we could have.
They are using the Rain Cloud here to heal up the Ganji. Does he go for it? No, he's just going to let it happen. Interesting. The Meteorologist putting on pressure. He does not want to give away that free rescue, even if he gets another down off it.
Ooh.
Hits out of the Stratus. Uh-oh. Cue ball here.
Does
She
she
needs to
make
dodge it.
that?
Does she make that? She doesn't make it.
Yeah, unless she wins this pallet mind game, then yeah, no, let's just blink. And Meteorologist is dead. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Batter back full health, so he's able to come through here. I mean, what do you even do?
Genuinely, what do you even do here? As
Especially
Batter,
because
I mean-
against a Qist, he has 5 contact points. Their ciphers are so low right now.
Mm.
Oh no! The day one Qist!
Oh, we get
No.
the stuff here. Oh, that's unfortunate. And that's gonna be the death on the Matador and the death on our batter. And our Meteorologist is so selfish. He does have flywheel to work with, but oh, it's a charge attack, and we get that flywheel baited and the survivor surrender. Oh, that
Wow.
is really well played from Marquez. Genuinely. And that is the hunter from the team that was previously in the lead, right?
Yes, that is Team Spades' Hunter getting a 4K here. That is a guaranteed round 3. At least a round 3. But however, if Team Stardust Hunter matches it with a 4K, it goes to round 3. But if they get anything less than a 4K, it will just be the automatic win for Team Spades.
Yeah. Oh, no Golden Cave today. I am so sad.
I know.
I really wanted to see that Golden Cave gameplay. It would have been really fun.
I know a
But
lot of people have
still.
been doing a lot of research for this tournament. I've got a friend in this tournament, and he's constantly like looking at tiny micromanagement things for the off-meta maps, and that's what I love about these kind of tournaments is you kind of have to deal with these insane off-meta threats, be it from characters that you never see in more professional tournaments, or just now the crazy maps that we've got.
Could you invite me to spectate, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Oh yeah, no, our team also has been trying to do some. We've been doing a couple practice sessions on those maps, and it's really difficult to take it seriously.
Mhm.
But we've been figuring out some hunters that could work. Luckily, during our matchup, we did not go to round 3. We just got a win in 2 games, which was nice. We even banned Golden Cave round 2 because we didn't want to deal with that. I think the team we were playing against was really surprised when we banned Golden Cave. But honestly, though, who would want to play on Golden Cave? I don't think anybody's gonna
God.
target pick Golden Cave.
I would love to see a team in this tournament that has a strategy all around choosing like Kreberg Racecourse round 1 or
Yes.
something.
Yes, that'd be really fun. I've thought about proposing that to my team, but I don't know if we want to put enough hours into the maps to do something crazy like that. But it would be insanely fun. We just
I
get
feel like
18.
Goatman can do something. Goatman doesn't care about the horses. He can Qist
True.
maybe. There's something there. I promise. There's something there.
Yes. And I think you can work around the no spawn select as well. You can implement some old meta strategies of in rank when there was no spawn select, people would play a bit differently. So you could try to do some evil hiding, some because there's no way of guaranteeing a chase on someone, right? So either you need a hunter with really fast mobility that can just traverse around the map and pick and choose who they want to chase, or you can just make everybody unchaseable, or you can try to bait chase on someone and then have them hide really well, and the hunter can do nothing about it. So there's a lot you can do there. because there's no way for the hunter to actually find the person they want to find, and there's no familiarity with the maps as well, so you can just memorize really good kiting routes, you can get all the spawns down, you can just figure out how to play it completely. So I think if you just put enough time into the game, then I accidentally tabbed out of the lobby. Oops.
Awesome.
Oops, I tabbed escape. I'm crying. Okay, that's great. I was trying to exit out of your screen. I'm crying. Okay, there we go. Oh.
I
So-
mean, typically in tournaments, you want your round one to go better results for your hunter, just because round one is the only time your hunter's going to has really a chance to win. That's the way it is in current IDV meta. So choosing a survivor-sided map round one is not really standard.
Well, we've done a couple times where we picked Sacred Heart Hospital round one because a certain somebody is a really good Mad Eyes from when I've had them on the team. So you can just pick Hospital, really survivor-sided map for any hunter that isn't really niche and good on Hospital. So you have a pretty much guaranteed better outcome than your team's hunter if you fully trust your ability to 4Kill. So it's really nice when you have some moments where you can pick those survivor-sided maps, but just as you said, you generally want to pick something where it's possible for your hunter to perform well. But maybe if you have one of the off-meta maps, well, not off-meta maps, but one of the evil tree maps, and your hunter lives, sleeps, eats, breeds the spawns, the cipher layouts, everything. You have one hunter that you've perfected, or two hunters, obviously, so you can pick based on comp, that you've perfected on that map, and you can confidently 4Kill. I am pretty sure that if your survivors have any experience on that map, they will be able to perform better than how your hunter performed. I mean, not better, but they'll be able to perform better than the other team survivors, you know?
Yeah. And like I was saying, it would probably only work in round one because of, that's the only time you have Goatman. That's the only time you really have those high mobility hunters that can actually do well.
What is going on?
I think we're some technical difficulties getting the survivors in here.
I see. That's unfortunate.
It's whatever.
Yes.
I don't believe
there.
is there a match after this one? Is there?
Oh, I can check.
I think there is a match after this, but there is a pretty. No, there's not. There's only two today.
Yeah. And our hosts, I mean, a lot of the people in the staff team are EU as well, so it would be quite late if we were to have any matchups. Because right now it's 10:44 for me as a EU inhabitant. So any matchup that would be after this would probably be at like 12, 1, which who wants to play IDV at 1 a.m.?
Yeah, who would do something like that? Who would rank at 2 a.m? Who would do that?
Oh yeah, I don't know who would do that. That's weird. That's genuinely really weird behavior. Kind of giving you do not sleep enough. But I hope they figure out the technical difficulties here with the other team. Their hunter needs to 4Kill here. If they do not 4Kill, the other team wins. So they can do some ungodly wildling mercenary and Bulmer situation where we just have incredibly incredibly strong one escape to tie characters, and then you can just play to get that dungeon or play to get a tie.
You just waste enough time that you get one escape here. My ideal one escape team comp, let me say this, it is Tied Wildling, Tied Mercenary, Tied Explorer, and then full Kite Embalmer. And then the hunter has to die.
I went 3 for 3 there. I need the Wildling, I need the Embalmer, I need the Mercenary. I did not expect Explorer. But I mean Explorer is Explorer.
Yeah.
It's incredibly easy, and you can fully avoid cipher locks as well, because you can just 100% page and pop a cipher in the hunter's face, and what are they going to do? I mean, not even on Dodger's face. You just pop one of the tree. You just save it, then it doesn't really matter if you get cipher locked. But
I can't believe that they buffed Explorer's just like manual decoding. Who is manual decoding with Explorer? And like this should be faster.
I mean, I guess you manual decode with Explorer sometimes if you want to. I guess. Usually
But
though, you're just
that's not the draw of the character.
I mean, the pages cap out at 150% decoding, right?
hmm
So you can only pick up 3 pages. So if his decoding was like really slow after he got 3 pages, then that'd be sad because he has a decoder. So I guess it makes sense. I guess. I don't think enough people play Explorer on this server though.
Oh no, too
Or
many
in
people
this
play Explorer. The number should be 0.
Oh, you're right. Genuinely, I hate Explorer. The only times I do well against Explorer is when I have a high mobility hunter. I wait for the Explorer to pick up a page, and then I insta chase them. Because what are they gonna do? Genuinely, what are they gonna do? I'm gonna beat them up, and it usually works.
All right, we got the survivors in here. We're moving into the rounds. This is second half round 2. Once again, TyCon is a 4K here. Anything less than a 4K, the round is immediately won by Team Spades, and thus the match is won into 2-0.
Yes. Oh, I'm entering that band pick face. Oh, I forget about the ominous Orpheus staring at you in the pencil face. Oh my god, that just freaked me
He's
out.
so mischievous. Look at him.
Right? Oh, we're banning Mechanic Priestess just like we did last game. That does make sense. Nobody wants to deal with a priestess on Chinatown, genuinely.
No more Doctor. She was global banned last round.
Yep. You are right. Oh, we're banning Percy. I don't know if Percy is the best guaranteed 4-kill character. I feel if you play it correctly against a Percy, you can probably choose a 1 escape if you really want to.
Yeah,
So target banning him is a bit,
You find dungeon, and then all 4 survivors die on dungeon. And then what happens?
Exactly. Or you can just tell the survivor, oh, stay on the ground for as long as possible.
Yeah.
If it just depends on how you play it, but you can most likely get to at least a 2-person endgame where you could pretty easily choose a dungeon escape. So I don't understand banning Percy. Unless you just know the center has a really OP Percy and your teammates can't kite Percy at all. It just looks like we're banning Percy here as well, and we see that on Bomber pick.
There he is. Yeah.
No child walling though. Unfortunately.
So sad. Hey, there's still time. There's still one more slot. We do see as well Gravekeeper and Psychologist coming in. And this team loves choosing just tanky characters, I've noticed.
I mean, we did ban Percy, not Goatman, so maybe we want to still have a shot at not absolutely exploding against the Goatman. And we're banning Lanternist. And who's our last pick here? Oh, it's Enchantress.
Enchantress, interesting.
If we're scared of Goatman, that does make sense. Enchantress is really strong into him. I do wonder who the center is gonna play though. Are they gonna prove that the Holoblue profile picture and Holoblue teamed name was not clickbait and play Holoblue, I wonder?
I think Holoblue can do pretty well into this. I mean, he completely just chews through Psychologist's stress. He has a lot of mobility to catch up to Embalmer's coffin. And he can even play around the coffin by instantly picking up after the down and making it so the Embalmer can't use it.
Yeah. I mean, they could just use it when they get chaired, though. But
well, pick up in place, and then he's forced to use a self-heal.
I've seen I do that a lot in games, or I try to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on the speed of the Embalmer. Because most of the time they just spam that button, and then you can't get that pickup in time.
Definitely ping-related.
When you have Holoblue, no attack recovery, you can just cancel the coffin. So if you have a double down situation where they normally want to use your coffin to avoid them, I mean, I don't know, I'm trying to make up a hypothetical here. You could just get pressure by forcing a self-heal, which is really nice. I mean, it is Chinatown, which is a really hunter-sided map, so there's a lot of hunters that do well on here. Even somebody like Opera Singer would be nice into this, I think, especially against an Embalmer and 2 tanky characters. But I don't know if they play Opera Singer, though. But we will see. Oh, I'm so curious.
I hope we see the Hullabaloo. I got. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
Are we getting game carrier? No, we're
Ah,
Alan
I'll get in time. Oh.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was gonna suggest Hallenberg as a I know there's not a lot of Hallenberg players, but Hallenberg counters Enchantress. Hallenberg would do well. It's with the map pressure against an Embalmer. A Gravekeeper is a decent rescuer, but Psychologist also could kind of get destroyed by a Hallenberg double hit situation. But it depends. It depends.
We're gonna figure out if this was intentional here in just a sec.
Maybe it was, guys. Maybe it was. Who knows? I'm assuming it wasn't though.
It
I
was
feel
an
if you'd
accident.
want. I feel if you wanted to pick Hellenberg, you could have maybe just let it time out on purpose. But I don't think you'd like select Lizard and then Gamekeeper. Oh, we are spawning in 4 corners.
This is just to get through the spawn selects
Obviously.
as quickly as possible so that we can restart.
And this is when the referee says, "Oh, you need to keep your spawns and talents," and you're stuck with a 4 corner spawn. I had that happen once because they wanted to restart, but they said that we had to keep the spawn select, and we got stuck with an incredibly bad spawn because we did a bad spawn because we didn't want the hunter on the other team to know where we spawn. You know, that was really annoying.
Rules are annoying.
Yes, we have Broken Windows, Borrow Time on Enchantress, Broken Windows, Borrow Time on Psychologist, Full Cut on Embalmer, and Borrow Time Tide Turner on Gravekeeper. Only one tied, which I think is interesting. But I mean, who else would run Tide here? Tide Psychologist, guys?
Psych,
Anyone?
maybe? Yeah.
Tide Psych. I've seen it before, but it's not that common, definitely. Tide Broken Window Psychologist Trust.
It looks like we are pushing through with the Hellember here, unfortunately. We cannot restart if it was just simply because they ran out of time. It had to have been a technical issue.
But does that mean the survivors are stuck with their 4 corner spawn?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's...
You know what? Hellember for spawning in a terrible corner on Chinatown. I think it's fair. Remember, yes. He needs a 4K here. 4K Hellember.
He does need a 4 kill. Maybe Brightest is incredibly good at Hellember. Who knows? Oh, do they have a build? They have Insolence. Oh no, they don't have Insolence. They have Detention Trump card Blink. And we're just standing still.
Pause while we figure this out.
Oh, they surrendered.
Okay.
Is this their team forfeiting, or are they gonna go through with playing Hellember?
I think we're gonna try and figure it out in the Discord channel. I believe they're trying to restart. I know both teams were okay with the restart, so maybe we can get out of the rules for this one. I mean, you hate to see a really tough or a really tense scenario like this where a 4K is required go down to just, running out of time. But the rules are rules. If it happens, it happens.
Oh, it does look like they're saying that they don't. The other team is saying that they don't mind restarting because, look at our spawns. We spawned in 4 corners. Don't do this to us. I mean, that's a good reasoning.
What if we do all this and then we go through and they choose Hellember again on purpose this time?
I mean, that'd be a plot twist, definitely. Maybe they were a Hellember main all along.
It's a mind game. We know they mind game a lot because they have not chosen Hullabaloo despite having a profile entirely dedicated to Hullabaloo.
I don't understand. Your name, your profile picture, it's all Hullabaloo, and you tell me you don't play him? Really? Okay, Brightest. Yeah, Brightest. I see how it is, Brightest. Oh, you should have named yourself Butterfly or something and played and everybody but Geisha. That make me really sad because I love Geisha, but whatever. Not like I wanted to see Hullabaloo anyway.
Hullabaloo's hype, especially in Chinatown. He's hype. Hullabaloo's awesome. We are getting back into it here. Hopefully we get around having to do the bans and picks again, because that, again, takes like 2.5 entire minutes of just staring at the screen.
Yay! I love staring at the screen for 2.5. Oh, it looks like we're not doing comp mode now.
Yeah, we are just going to be doing normal mode. We can get the maps, area select, all that good stuff.
Yes. Oh, imagine if they forgot to turn on area select like the Goatman game. Oh, I was incredibly worried when I first saw this tournament because there would be no spawn select on the
Mhm.
three bad maps. I was thinking, are they gonna do the entire tournament with no spawn select? Oh,
That'd be
that'd
fun.
be
You know, that'd be a mixing it up.
I feel about that. Yeah, you should define fun. Oh, playing Hunter when there's no spawn select is incredibly annoying. But I mean, Survivor 2, you could just end up walking into somebody you don't want to walk into. You can memorize spawn patterns, obviously, but the thing is, everybody has spawn select now. So who's going to go out of their day to memorize spawn patterns on maps when that's only relevant in quick match?
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I did memorize my fair share of regular spawns because spawn selection was relegated to, I think, Dragon and Champ tier.
Hmm.
Or yeah, Dragon and Champ tiers. So anything below that, you were just random spawns, which was really funny. So I had to learn a couple of them, but since then, I have forgotten most of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a long time ago since they added spawn select to Griffin, I think. So a lot of the current players don't know the spawn patterns. I had this one friend that was like really obsessed with the game, and she memorized absolutely everything, even the spawns, which was fun. But ooh, okay, now we're gonna see. I think the exact same picks, the exact same builds, but not the exact same hunter. Oh, it does
All
look like
right,
a
phew.
gamekeeper. I mean, Gamekeeper and Hellenberg have the same character model, don't they? Just that, I mean, same walk. You know what I mean? Like they have the
Mhm.
same animations.
And they
So
used to have
maybe.
the same voice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had the exact same voice until they updated Gamekeeper with different sounds. It was very jarring.
So if you were playing with no sponsor, like no way of knowing who the hunter is, and you're just kind of locked out and you don't see the hook, then you're unsure if it's a Gamekeeper or Hellenberg chasing you because they sound the same.
hmm
I don't think that happened, but
No, but
who do you think this Gamekeeper is gonna go for? Spawning in hotel, we're gonna be forced to spawn up on the ramp, so we can either drop down into the upward spawn or we can go for the left, middle, bottom, left thing, left of their spawn. Oh,
you could be
who do you
playing
think
for
Gamekeeper
ping
is?
here. I mean, it kind of depends. I mean, Embalmer has full chase here. Enchantress is ping based if she can cancel his attack after the hook. Literally entirely ping based. Gravekeeper, for
I love
whatever
that.
reason, I have no idea why he gets completely pulled out of.
Ooh.
Tries to hook on the coffin there, but misses. Gravekeeper gets fully pulled out of his shovel when he's hit by the hook. It's the only hunter in the
Oh,
ability in the game that does that.
Gamekeeper secretly broken counters meta survivor rescue pick. Low key.
I played a ton of Gamekeeper this last season. I got really good at doing the body block thing, and then they're removing it, and I'm really upset.
Oh, that was a really good hook here. Oh
Yeah,
my
that was
god.
really good. Catches him dropping the pallet there. Using the broken windows here to get a little bit of distance, but he's
We
dying
do have
on
a hook,
top of his
though.
coffin.
Oh, you're manifesting his death. Maybe he's not gonna die. Maybe he's gonna get a miraculous Palestine and he's gonna head over to a hotel and live for another 5 years. We do have Blink up.
There is Blink. That should
Hook
just
up
be...
in 2 seconds? No, but Flywheel? We do have Hook here. Do we get that though? Oh,
This should be a guaranteed hook. Oh, just not quite
okay.
patient with
Blink
it.
was that.
Enchantress, though. Uh-oh.
And Enchantress is here for harass as well. We have Hook back up in 5 seconds. Oh, but that's near the window too, but he doesn't get
Okay.
that. Okay, good for our Gamekeeper here. If he'd gotten that ball with broken windows, that would have been really bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Just goes right
good
back to
thing he
decoding.
did.
I
cheering
think
in middle.
this... I don't know if you can 4K this at all. I mean, that's 3 ciphers done by first chair, and Embalmer still has his coffin.
And Gravekeeper still has Tide. I mean,
Mhm.
it will be Infinite Hook, but it's still looking pretty iffy if he can. Yeah, Yeah, no, that's what you were talking about. Just
Yeah.
fully grabs him out of the trap. Maybe if he terror shocked you.
I mean, he needs a terror
she
shock in
got
order to get
trapped?
back
Or
in the
did he
game.
dismantle the trap? I'm guessing she dismantled it, yeah.
She dismantled it. Does not get the terror shock. Embalmer able to just immediately pull his
Unfortunate.
coffin now. Die in a corner. Hello, Enchantress.
Enchantress is just ominously standing, staring at the gamekeeper. That's so funny. Oh, I mean,
She got a stack from that. She got a
Oh
stack.
my god. Staring contest with the hunter gives you free stacks if you win. That's great. I mean, we're probably gonna go for the same chair. We want to share as close to the coffin as possible. Infinite Hook does get you a lot of mobility here. He can probably make it over to the coffin before the 10 seconds have passed. But, oh, we're going through hotel? Oh, we're not even going for
Barely
that
doesn't
coffin?
get it. I mean, they're decoding 3 separate ciphers here. The Enchantress can start harassing if she needs to, but I think they're just going to send Embalmer to the corner of the map and die. There's 3 ciphers being worked on against a character that doesn't have any kind of cipher regression or crazy mobility.
Ooh.
It's going to be really hard to get a 4K.
Good hook dodges here from our Embalmer. Forcing him to break that pallet here, and our Enchantress is coming in for support as well. I mean, it is full kite on the Embalmer, but ooh, we're going for the Cypher. I see. That Gravekeeper Cypher is on 60%. The Psychologist is about to pop hers. They are in a bit of a Cypher lock at the moment, which is good for our Hunter. You know, there's so
the shovel got cancelled. Shovel got cancelled by the shockwave.
Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I suppose it's an animation, and the animation cancels the other animation. Oh, that's really good, though. And we're healing up the Embalmer to full here with a whistle. Do we get that? Oh, yeah, we get that. Green, ping, Enchantress privileges. And we do have a blink/abnormal to work with here if we want to. Psychologist is half health going for that cipher.
The thing is, though, Embalmer has seen all 3 survivors now, and he still has a coffin. So no matter who he chases here, he still has to deal with the coffin support again.
Yeah. Which is incredibly annoying. They need to get away from the ciphers, but they still have 4 survivors. Oh, he got trapped! He got trapped on the cipher! Oh no! Yeah, Gamekeeper can force lock a cipher if he just places his traps correctly. Forcing you to dismantle the traps before you get on the cipher. He was a bit greedy there, I suppose.
Where's the
Psychologist?
Oh, wow.
Cipher,
This is a crazy cipher lock.
That's what I'm saying! They are incredibly cipher locked, but their ciphers have good progress. Oh. That Psychologist cipher is on 90% at the moment. Oh my god, another person getting trapped on that. No, they dismantled the traps, thank god. You know, it really throws me off that the sound of getting trapped is the same as the sound of dismantling the trap. Because I keep thinking people are getting trapped when they're not getting trapped.
It's
Our
different
Psychologist
sounds.
is half health. Really?
Yeah.
It sounds the same. It's a mechanical clinking sound, you know?
Wait, this is the only way they lose this game. The Embalmer has no borrowed time. If he gets Terror Shocked here...
Oh, we're really nervous here.
Oh my god, look at the patience! Oh!
We got that!
Oh! No!
We can pop that! Oh no! Oh no, that's so unfortunate! Oh, our poor Gamekeeper being robbed here. Beautiful flywheel from our Embalmer, but that hook terror shock was great. He's set in a hook though. Yeah, there he goes.
He is dead here. Gravekeeper loses his coffin after the Embalmer dies. They're sticking the gate. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't leave the gate.
They have 2 gates they can do though. Obviously they have
true.
2 gates, there's always 2 gates, but our Gravekeeper is headed back to that.
Her
The
little
Shockwave,
patient
sorry.
ghost guy gets cancelled by the Shockwave. Shockwave putting in work this match.
Right? Like, we're canceling shovels, we're canceling patient, and our Gravekeeper's on the other gate, and Enchantress is behind us, also going for a... Oh, we got trapped!
gets trapped.
She got trapped! Oh no! Oh no! Gravekeeper gets that gate though, so that's going to be a tree kill, which still means that... Oh, beautiful 3-stun here, but that is just going to be the other team's
Yeah,
win
that
here.
is
No.
the win.
That was a really good performance from this gamekeeper. No, not gravekeeper. The gravekeeper also did a good performance, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Getting that 3 kill from a 4-person endgame is still really impressive. I mean, okay, we might. Okay, no, the dungeon is there, but you know, so is the trap, and
Yeah.
Enchantress dies.
Psychologist also had 3 snooze, so it was going to take a while before the dungeon opens.
Yeah. Oh, we love triple snooze. So fun. And yeah, that's a win for the gamekeeper, but unfortunately their team did get 4 killed last round, so that's that. Really well played from both teams here. Genuinely, it was really fun.
Yep, that is the win for Team Spades.
Yes.
2-0 victory. Final points. I don't know. We'll see in a sec. I can't do math. Really cool matches that we had, though. 2 very, very hunter-sided maps. We had Ever Sleeping into Chinatown. Very similar maps, honestly. Big buildings. And pretty, like, solid meta from one team, and then a Gamekeeper and a Breaking Wheel from the other.
Yeah. We had a Command and a Kiss, and then we had a Breaking Wheel and a Gamekeeper. Oh, that's one meta team and then one that doesn't bank on meta, but it's still fun. I feel both the hunters did play well. I was a bit unfortunate with that Breaking Wheel. Once again, not really keeping track of the cooldowns and such. But I still think both hunters played really well. I'm sad. You had that entire Hullabaloo profile situation.
Right? Like, what? We gotta
and then
ask him
we
what's up
don't
with
play
that.
Hullabaloo. That was I felt lied to. I felt gaslighted.
Especially since they played against teams that played multiple super tanky
Yes.
team comps. Like, what?
Yes. Do we just not play Hullabaloo?
That's such a funny bait to do. Like you go into a hunter, you see a full Hullabaloo loadout. You're okay, escapologist, we're running da 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 da, and then they just play Breaking Wheel.
Oh, unexpected to say the least. Still though, that was a fun matchup. Oh, the commentator at the start was Claire, and I filled in for her. I'm Rekko, and this is As a Lie. It was fun having you guys, or well, it was fun for you guys to have us. What do you even say here? But you know, it was fun commentating, guys.
Once again,
thank you guys
late
so
at
much for
night for
watching.
Rico. Yeah,
Oh.
thanks for tuning in, you guys. We got more matches tomorrow, but that is the end for today. Thank you.
Yes.